Today we are going to learn how to make a concept map, which is a type of graphic organizer used to help students organize their thoughts and ideas of a certain subject. Concept maps start with a main idea and then branch off to show how the main idea can be broken down. This concept map was made on Kidspiration, which is an online resource that students can use to create their own concept maps. It's a very simple tool and efficient and effective resource. It's easy to use. As you can see, there's lots of different options, but it's pretty clear on how you begin. So here's the different symbols that you can use to type your texts in. I chose to use a little book because we find different themes in the literature that we read. So in this example, we're going to be looking at the concept of different themes and common pieces of literature. This concept map gives a definition of theme, so we start off with what is theme, and then we break it down to the central idea or takeaway from a piece of writing. So then from there, the arrow leads to the common themes and well-known stories. So the three examples we found that we used were imagination, sacrifice, and friendship. So the first common theme of imagination we can find is the theme of the book Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, which is a familiar book to most students. After reading the book, you know that imagination was used to write, and readers use a lot of imagination while reading it as well. And so we know that it's a common theme of that story. The other example used of finding common themes in well-known stories was Sacrifice, which a book that we can see sacrifice as the theme is The Giving Tree, where the tree gives and gives to the little boy who he so dearly loves and cares about. So we know that he sacrifices his wants and his needs in order to show the little boy how much he cares about him. In the third example that we broke down from common themes and well-known stories was friendship. And an example of a story where we see friendship as a theme is Charlotte's Web, where we know that the book is based off of friendship and we can see it while we read. So this concept overall helps students break down what theme is, and by going on to the definition and then the common theme, students can see physically the different ways that the theme can be broken down, and here are the different examples of common themes that we see in literature. Concept maps are very useful for students because it's like a physical way for them to see ideas and how they're broken down. So they're very effective and useful in the classroom.